Hey there. Hi, the Bryan Clan. Hi, Jennifer. Okay. Hey, Marie. Hi, Judy. Okay, I don't know why it's not sharing the one picture. Hold on 1 second here. Should be sharing the one it's not sharing my right picture here. Okay. Did you guys watch? You can't hear anything? You have no sound. You have no sound? You have to have sound. I can hear it. Okay, you hear now. Okay, good. I'm just trying to get the picture of Piccadilly Circle, which I had up here. Let's see. All right, 1 second. Okay, hang on. You hear me now? Okay, yeah. Well, they gave us the information about what happened as far as they know. Not much, not everything, but that Cody that was in Web Sleuths is the person that was deceased, Cody Scott Taylor, 30 years old. He'll be 31. I think it's March, early March. And she was found like right out of his back door is that patch of woods between the Napa Auto Parts that they did the press conferences at and his like back door. It's right there. And they think she was put there very recently because they had already searched that area. They didn't give the cause of death. They said they're going to wait for the autopsies on either one. They did not give a cause of death, but they said that they found a crucial piece of evidence in the trash cans, and that crucial piece of evidence was listed on her missing persons flyer. So I imagine it's a clothing or the boot or something like that. And the two are connected, and there's no, threat to the community. So it would look like he was the one that was the perpetrator. So they haven't come directly out and said that. Hey, B. Diddy. I don't know why this is not sharing the way it should be. Hang on. Oh, no, it is it? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, and if you go to the address 602 Piccadilly Square, it's right there by Londonderry and right there at this little wooded area where she was found. That's what they said nearby, because it's pretty much right outside of his back door. And what else did they say? The two deaths are connected. Okay, it's not. There's no arrest, no suspects, so it's pretty safe to say that he's the one. Now there is rumor, if you look on Web Sleuths with the other stuff that they were right about, they said that they're on Web Sleuths again. This is the person that said they knew the roommate of this Cody. And he was right last night when he said this, so I can just tell you this. He said that the evidence found was a bloody knife and a boot. We don't know that. That's on Web Sleuths, but the person that said that is the one that gave this name last night. It was, yes, April. It was very close to her house. I think they said 100 or 200 yards away or feet away. It was very close. Okay, they had a press conference, Peter, so they don't know. I mean, they don't give a lot. They're going to wait for the autopsies to give the cause of death. The coroner spoke. She really didn't say anything except that it was Faye. She was found in that wooded area, right? And when they give you the address of this Cody Taylor, it's right outside his back door. If you look at it, you can see it in the videos. It's a forum, Peter. It's a forum, like, the Facebook groups kind of thing. It's a forum like that, but it's its own forum. So they said she hadn't been there long, which would indicate that she was put there after they had already searched that area. And it would be very easy for him to just bring her right out there, because he literally, his back door is so close to that wooded area. And that's between the Napa Auto Parts and his residence, which are like these townhomes. That's where they were doing press conferences. He was a neighbor. He's not a friend or a relative, they said. And what else? Oh, they had already spoke to him, and he searched his house. That was it. They didn't see, find anything until they went into the trash, and then they found a crucial piece of evidence that linked back to him. And yeah, that's how they found her. But they didn't give a lot of details about that yet. He just said whatever they found, that crucial piece of evidence, is on the flyer. So, I mean, if her body was found in the woods, then it would have to be her clothing or her shoes, her boots. Yeah, right, B. Diddy, you don't. No, they said he had no law enforcement history. He was not known to them, so I doubt that very much, Boxer. Hi, Carla. There is you can search his name in South Carolina. It brings up a Facebook page, but there's very little on it. Let me see if I can get it to show the map again. Share this. Go here. No, he's not a sex offender if he's not known by law enforcement. It shouldn't be. He would be known. And not a known, right? They said he had no law enforcement on criminal history, and he wasn't known to them. Okay, see there, okay, I'll show you now. See, then it goes back. I have to stay on that page, otherwise it goes back to my YouTube. I don't know why it's doing that. And now why is it? Shh, quiet. Let me see, where's my, there we go. So I think, can you see if it's showing now, the Piccadilly? Okay, just let me know. Now it is, okay. All right, so this is, no? It's going back to YouTube, but no, it should go back. Yeah, then I did that quick. I think it's gonna go back to Piccadilly. Right? Am I there now? Okay. Keeps going off? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Is it back there now? Okay, I think I just have to stay on this page, so I can't look at the chat, but this is the Piccadilly Square. They said it comes in on both sides. And if you can see this wooded area here, I believe, is similar to, there's the Napa right there. That building is Napa. So it was in this wooded area. There's crime scene tape on, if you go and look at the news reports now, but see the back door right over there? I know you're probably on a delay. He's right there, right? That wooded area is just right there. That's where her body was found. And then that building that you see, this is hard because I can't see the chat, right through here, through the trees, that's the back of the Napa Auto Parts. And then Londonderry, where she lived, is down this way, I believe. Out of the, this goes around, let me see here. And this should be Londonderry. Here's Londonderry. Look how quick it's right there. So very, very close to where she lived. This is Londonderry, and then he's down here. And 2 roads that go down. This and this is where she was found, in this wooded area. I want to stop sharing because I can't see the chat, so stop that. Okay. And yes, Miss Texas, yep. He may have been watching her. We don't know, right? We don't know that. Yeah. None of that is known yet. Right, the cause of death. The connection, Rhonda, well, they found some critical evidence in the trash. I assume it was his trash, is what I would assume, that brought them back to him. Hey, Tico. April, according to reports, her mother got her off the school bus and walked her back to the residence, and she was playing supposedly right in the front of her residence. And the mother was inside the house. That's what they have maintained. His Facebook says, yeah, he's the manager of Jimmy John's. That one, we I mean, we assume it's his Facebook page, right? But I think so, Peggy. Yeah, some of her clothing must have been in the trash, because that's the only thing that could be in there. Her body was found in the woods, and if it's on a flyer, it's got to be her clothing or her boots. Not in his house, Joy. They said in the trash. They said they found crucial evidence in the trash. No critical evidence. I'm going to get somebody else. They didn't say critical. He also lived in Georgia. I don't know that. Yeah, did you do a whole background check on him, Miss Texas? Hope that's legal. Fell out. JB, I don't know. They said they had gone behind what he said at the press conference. They were going behind the garbage truck, going through the trash bins as they were emptied, or said. That's what he said. I don't know that it fell out of the trash, or it could have fallen out of the trash when they dumped it in the truck. I don't know, but he said they were going through the bins like that. Sounds super clean today. Okay. D-Bell? No, yeah, April, you're right. I don't think it's an accident. Hey, Casbat. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully not this way though, Joy, right? They said the body had not been there. Her body had not been in that area long. So I would imagine he put it there because they had already searched that area and it wasn't there. Yeah, probably brought it out late at night. His door is like a stone's throw from the wooded area, the back door. Yeah, JB, that's what it sounds like. I mean, if you do go to Web Sleuth, like I did last night, they did have this information in Web Sleuths. They did put that, the person said that they were a friend of this guy's roommate. They gave his name, like the same name they did today. And the only other information they put in there, they said, now again, this is from Web Sleuths, this is not from law enforcement, so just take it with that grain of salt. They said that they found a bloody knife and a rain boot in his trash. But again, Web Sleuths from a person that knew Cody's roommate, and that's not from law enforcement. So, but the person was right on the name last night and the other stuff. So, yeah, Peggy, it's sick, right? Hi, Ray. Hey, Karen. Yeah. So they said they will keep releasing more information. I think they're going to have another one tomorrow when the autopsies are back. They're not going to say anything about the cause of death until that's back, all the pathology, everything. But it's 602 Piccadilly Square. You can put it in your Google Maps and see how close it is to Londonderry. I don't know. I don't know, but I would think, she probably did. She probably did. Maybe he was watching her. Yeah, yeah. There seemed to be a lot of kids in that area because just in the Google Maps, when I was doing it, I saw 3 kids. So you would think there would be other kids that would have seen that, right? That she wouldn't have been the only kid in that. Right. That I imagine a lot of the kids probably played outside there. That somebody would have seen it. Yeah, April. Did he live alone at the time? Law enforcement didn't say that. The only thing I can say is that in Web Sleuth, the person that gave his name last night before law enforcement said that he had a roommate. Now, again, that's not confirmed by law enforcement, so just know that. Is that a wild J-Bells you hear? Yes, it is. She's in the wild. No, she's very domesticated right now. Sitting on a couch, actually. Drinking root beer. Yeah, Ray, it's getting sick. But I tell you, if you go to the Google and you put in that address, you'll see at least 3 kids in the area. And there's townhome after townhome after townhome. It doesn't, it looks like a lower income area, and you could see like there's sneakers and stuff by the trash. It's not the best of areas, as you can tell by the photos, but I imagine there's more kids that live in that area that I just can't believe she would have been the only one out. Who gave the tip to check? I don't know, amazingly. I don't know. You're drunk coffee here? Oh, It's a duplex area. They don't really have backyards. Kids play out front. Right, right. I just imagine there would be more kids, especially getting off the school bus. It'd be interesting to find out how many kids get off in that area. But just in the Google map, when you go around, I saw 3 kids right in that one spot. One by like the mailbox area, and then there were 2 other look like boys. There was a 6-year-old girl lives 2 down. Her mom lets her roam the entire subdivision. It's a large subdivision. She's always looking for, oh, wow. Yeah. See, I'm kind of spoiled because my kid, like where my house is, it's up and away. So even if my kids are on the porch or so, it's not near anyone else. So, but if we live in an area like that, and yeah, that's scarier. Yeah. You don't know who's next door to you, who's watching your kids. And there's sick people. Wildlife that just that Faye was found in this patch of woods between a Napa Auto Parts and the back of this guy's townhome, or they're saying duplex, but I think the law enforcement actually referred to it as a townhome. And it's really like the back door is like a stone's throw from the wooded area. And that's where she was found. And he was found in the townhome. You can't stay, snow remover. How's it going over there? Can I condense a quick update? Yeah, just that they gave the man's name, which was Cody Scott Taylor, 30 years old, that he lived in close proximity to where Faye lived, about I think 100 yards away. And his back door is very close to the wooded area that she was found. They won't give the cause of death yet until the pathology and the autopsy, everything's back on that. That should be tomorrow. But just that they are related, not related by family or friends, but they're not two individual deaths that, you know what I'm saying? They're connected. You'd call CPS on the neighbor. On what? That's April's thing. Okay. Cody, C-O-T-Y, white male, yes. And they found crucial evidence in the trash that led them back because they had already interviewed him, spoke to him, searched his home. They had already searched that wooded area. So they said she wasn't in that area long. So he probably like put her out there during the night or something. It's so hot and humid. I wish, Judy. So that's about what we know. They'll give us more information as time goes on. But he said that what was found in the trash is listed on her flyer, so it would have to be her clothing if her body was found in the woods. Yeah, 30 years old. He's actually be 31 in a few days. Well, a couple weeks. Yeah, 14th. 3 weeks maybe. I think they said his birthday was on the 9th or the 7th. It was in the single digits of March. The police followed the garbage truck, correct, Linda? Yep. That's correct, Linda. Yep. Her rain boot, right. Yeah, that's what I said, her rain boots. And according to the web sleuths, and again, not law enforcement, but the person that gave that name last night was right. That same person said that her rain boot and a bloody knife was found in the trash. Again, web sleuths, not law enforcement. Take it for what you will and see, but that's not a fact. It's someone saying that they knew the roommate and that's what was found, but he was right on the name. Right, not drama or conjecture. Correct, Peter. In my opinion, an article of clothing, absolutely, Red Peacock, because the law enforcement did say what was found in there was on the flyer. That's all they would say. They wouldn't give the exact details. Hey, Robin, how are you doing? Where did which, no, the main info, Beach Girl, came from the press conference they just had. The info last night, they gave the same name that law enforcement gave today, but they gave that last night on Web Sleuths. And they gave the extra bit about the boot and the knife. Again, that's from Web Sleuths, but the name was confirmed by law enforcement today. And that there was a crucial piece of evidence in the trash that is listed on the flyer, which deduction would be, if her body was found in the woods, has to be clothing or her boots. Yes, they did talk. Yeah, that's exactly right, Vito. They had spoken to him and they had searched his house and they had searched the wooded area. Oh, and that's right. Yes, CJ Bills is good. They're releasing the 911 call. It's released, so it's, where's it on that page? Oh, that's the other thing he mentioned, that they were going to release the 911 call shortly after that press conference. I would say so, yeah, Tiger one. They didn't say anything about a sexual assault or anything yet, OCD wife. I will tell you that Web Sleuths is, if you follow Facebook pages about certain crimes or missing people, you know there's a lot of speculation that's in those groups. Web Sleuths cracks down on a lot of that. They don't allow rumors and a lot of like wild speculation. So usually what you do find on it is pretty good. Thank you. Let's see if we can play this here. It's playing now, Angel. You can't hear it? How could they not hear it? They can't hear this? They can hear me, but you can't hear that call at all? How not? I don't get it. Okay. Now you do? Quiet though. Okay, well, they're quiet now. They're not saying. Now it's very quiet at this point. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's very faint now. Now it is faint even for me. But there's a link that Jay Bell's put in there above. She'll put it in again so you can go listen to it. But she calls and reports her daughter missing, said that she hadn't seen her for about an hour, explained what she was wearing. She says people are out looking for her. She checked with her neighbors. Unfortunately, Scott, a lot of people would do that. I mean, there's so many cases of people doing that, right? That's horrible. Okay, so that was it. The officer was going to be there, but that's, you can listen to the. Okay, so that. Yeah, I don't know, Angel. It is kind of faint in points. They did speak with him, yes, prior, Sunshine, and they searched the wooded area too, Sunshine. So he might have had her hidden at that point where they, you know, and then put her out there probably in darkness. And then I would assume got so scared that they were closing in, he took his own life. But that's me saying that. Yeah, and Jay Bell thinks so too. You're referring to some of these theories. Oh, thanks, Vito. Yeah, we try to stick to the facts here. But if you just join, they found Faye in the wooded area, which is, if you take the 602 Piccadilly Square, and if you go back in the video, you'll see I took you on it. The wooded area is literally a stone's throw from his back door of this townhouse that he lives in. Very easy for him to quickly run out, you know, under the cover of darkness and place her back in that wooded area. Hi, Cara Lucy, how are you? And they went behind the trash truck yesterday, dumping out the trash bins and looking in them, and found a critical piece of evidence that linked this man, this Cody Taylor, 30 years old, almost 31, to Faye. But he's not a friend and he's not a relative. But he lived very close, but I think it was 100 yards. Hey, Lynn. There was a press conference, Angela, where most of that information came from, but it's going to be in news reports all over. You would just search, Google her name and find a news outlet, and you'll find all of that. Hi, we are one. You didn't see anything new on Gannon, right? Did you see anything new on? Oh. Can anyone hear Carolyn? You can't hear me, Judy? Really? Seriously? You're welcome, Linda. I don't know. She's saying, I don't know. Judy said she couldn't hear me. Maybe she just got, maybe, I don't know. Maybe when probably on the 911 call or something. I don't know. You can hear me. Okay, Casbat. Thank you, Casbat. She might be back at that 911 call, Casbat, and trying to listen to that. You guys are back home? Uh-huh. Yeah. We're live too. We're live too. You can hear just fine? We're live. Yeah.
Hello, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. Why can I see me?
Because I'm not having the camera on because it's
Why
not.
want to see me?
Well, it's not going to see you. No.
What's that, Mom?
What?
What's that?
That's just I'm going to go in a few minutes. I just had to give an update. Jimmy wants to get on the road.
Yes. Can you make it where I can see us?
No way.
Why?
I don't want to scare people.
Why? How is it?
Because I have to go get ready. Yeah.
You look fine.
Yeah. I always look fine to you, Luke. Oh my goodness.
Put me on it, Mom.
No, because I can't guarantee where it is. Don't worry about it. We're going to stop now and we're going to go out soon. I'm going to go get ready and we're going to go out. All right, guys. So that's the update and we're going to go do some stuff today while it's cold but sunny, freezing but sunny. All right. So I'll talk to you guys later, but everybody have a good day. Bye. Be well. J Bell says goodbye. We'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye. Let me see how I get out. Oh, I've got to get out of here through what's it called soon. If I don't leave this on all day. And me.